is a horrible score.
And we
Hey,
laugh. This
he
is
gonna
horrible.
tune he gonna do that horn. He gonna tune that horn at 50 hertz and be like, "Hey man, this is a horrible score." I thought they sort of play low. What this mega roll doing?
Shit.
Nothing but
Shit.
dimpling. That's it.
Hey, so I'm doing. What's up, y'all? This your boy MB, man. Your boy MB, my guest, Fred, like my little brother, man. He is my little brother, man. We sitting there having fun, talk behind the scenes. We decided to go live. He supposed to be in his office. He had then spoken his cancer shit. Yeah, it's cancer. I trying to get him off that too, man. But anyway,
man, seeing that horrible score, I had to smoke another one.
Hey, this is horrible.
This is a horrible score.
Hey, we talk about Carter. We have fun. We kick the shit. You know, we say our opinion on different subworlds, and I answer questions about boxing. He answers questions about electrical. We try to help y'all, man. So, without further ado, let's get it started, y'all. Hey, you know what, man? I'm inspiring people to do all kind of stuff, live. I'm watching. I don't watch trying to get ideas but every now and then I reach out there. My best friend tell me, say, man, well, you see what everybody doing right now. Everybody posting, trying to mimic me, but I ain't gonna get no credit for it. Y'all know why. I don't care. I ain't gonna get no credit for it, but y'all know what's going on here. But what they can't recreate is energy. Cause most of y'all watch, y'all drab, y'all lame. For real, you ain't funny at all. You don't know how to. You lame. Just straight up. You're a lame. You're an L. Yeah. So that's why you can't do what me and Fred do. This is totally organic, unscripted, and that's it, man. But the ultimate form of flattery is imitation. So keep trying. Keep trying. I actually find it kind of comical.
Why you keep trying? Get you some fruit snacks.
The best show to watch the other me is Budget on the bed. Not in the bed. Well, you can watch your teeth. That brother, he doing his own thing. I don't think he imitated me at all. But y'all know the ones imitate because y'all watch it. Make sure you take note. But your character, you savage. You just can't do it. What else did this say?
Don't disrespect L7.
You right. You right.
Don't disrespect the L7. Them L7 doing crazy things now.
Right about that. You were shots out people in the city yesterday, man. That was crazy, man.
I hope he don't come here and distract me like that again today. Because he messed me up. I was sitting there dreaming about that Neo 10 last night from Kick.
Boy, you looking like a junkie over there. You stuck. All right, boy, looking like a junkie over there. Hey, you was stuck. I was looking. What's wrong with me, man? Hold on, I gotta find my thing. I like to laugh at. Here you go.
This is a horrible score.
I love to watch it every now and then. I love to watch it. Hit it. I think it 8,000 views. Boy, that business is funny. Here we go. I got to hear it. Watch this.
Oh, let me stop this. It wouldn't put out no more power. That was a 137. That's a horrible score.
Every time.
The B2 Audio Rampage Ace, the Rampage Ace actually got louder than these.
Sat that fiction. Hey, I got rid of a dude today, man. I ain't gonna lie, I got rid of him. He's sitting there. He spread it was a horrible score. He spread misinformation. Talking about B2 Audio had dust cap and all this, that, and other. So I get to hit on his comments and see what all he's ever said on the channel. That's one thing you're gonna be able to do. You get to 1,000 subscribers, you get on the comments and see every comment they've ever made. And he's always systematically, whenever somebody gets talking about B2 Audio, I say this is a paid actor from Sundown Board. So I really got rid of him. You ain't gotta keep watching my channel at all. I'm gonna get your butt out of here. You tell people untruth. I want y'all to know something, and this is gonna be released on the video tomorrow. Alan Dante is one of the B2 Audio products. Before the dude RP Partil got the loudest vehicle in the world, score whatever, he was running B2 Audio products. It was held by B2 Audio. They ain't got no problem with the dust cap and all that warps around. A bunch of motherfucking lies. That your leader a lie and you a lie too. That's some bullshit. Not telling the truth. So Here I tell you, if your objective comment, when you outright lawn brand any of my brands on the channel, man, I'm gonna get you out of here. I don't. Some people wouldn't because they say, man, you need all your subscribers. No. I need people to stand for truth. I don't need the BS. I don't need. I'm not in here for likes. You understand me? I'm not in here for likes.
Facts.
I'm in here for truth. If what I say you don't like it, stop watching. Fact, not fiction. You know, a lot of people need likes. That's where they give free giveaways and stuff like that. I don't want to get no free giveaways. I give somebody who comes to me live and I see your comment and see your report all the time. I don't want to give a hater nothing, not even a breath of air.
Facts.
If you don't fire with piss on you know what I'm saying? I will be saying here. Make sure when y'all be copying me, y'all be watching, make sure you use that one too. If you was on fire, I wouldn't piss on you. You feel me? So
Is it fact? Hey, real quick before you go on.
hey, what's up?
So
That's a horrible school.
hey, hold on. I'm gonna continue on that. That man did a 137.5. That is a horrible scope. The B2s actually got louder than this. And the B2 210s in a pickup truck did this yesterday, MB.
You tell them, baby. Tell them what
competing with SUVs and hatchbacks.
Under the seat of a truck.
Under the seat of a truck. But hey, remember this, y'all. When it come to sundown, or as we call it here, butt downs, man, that's a horrible score.
It's a horrible score.
Man, we ain't even place. We didn't even place. It's a horrible. Matter of fact, can I get that on the tag? This is a horrible score. These ain't even gonna want to steal them. Just leave them in there. I'm gonna walk past that truck. Yeah, you got 2 Z8s in your truck. The thieves, the crackheads gonna let you go. They're gonna be like, man, this ain't worth the time.
That's a horrible score. It's a horrible score. Hey, let's keep going. Hey, we can try to do about stuff from these people, man. MB, bless MB scientists and Fred, the base head. Here you go. There you go. Looking at 4Q. Oh, let me put this up here so everybody can see, man. Have some fun up here. Looking at a 4Q net box. You can't know the net till you know the display for the subs and the port, brother. So you're looking at a 4Q gross box right now. But let's continue. With 2 kicker comp Qs, okay, displacement each one is about 0.1, so that's 0.2. So now you're 3.8. Are 2 DD audio 612s. Now, what's the displacement 612? 0.14, 15. Both powering both with a Fosgate BD 2500. Now, both of them subs will take that BD 2500 fine as long as your electrical is right and it's set correctly. Be better. What do you mean by better? Now, the ComQ are geared for more accuracy, greater transient response, and more accurate reproduction of the bass. In 6 cubes and 4 cubes, the 612s are more geared toward the DD sound, which is output. I can't tell you what would be better, brother. There's no way for me to quantify and answer that question. Them dudes be doing stuff like that is on out their neck. You can run both of them setups in that box volume. Now, which one would sound better to you is a matter of choice. I'm not going to decide between the two for you. And I'm done. It's Fred time.
I agree with that statement.
The box is correct. That's all I got to say. The box is correct. You run them if not optimized, but you run both of them subs in that small recommendation box. Because the smallest for both of them is 1.75 and you in 2.
I agree with everything you just said. There's nothing for me to say that because I'm not going to pick between 2 subs. I like sound quality loud. You might be an SBL guy. I don't know. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, the kicker got better sound quality overall. That's it. That's all I can say. Use that information as you will. Moving on. Bo Mac, what's up, man? What's happening with you? What's up? Blew another sub yesterday because goddamn Vincent, what you done did, man? That's why you couldn't meet up with Vincent. You blew another sub again.
So I called Vincent yesterday. I wanted to hear it. He said by the time I got there, he was already there for like 2.5 hours. So I put up fast until it's late. That's what that did.
But guess what? He showed up with the whole box. Ooh. Oh yeah, he got another box.
We'll meet up. I want to hear this. I want to hear his truck. I really want to hear it.
He went from 3 6-inches to the box I showed y'all on the Instagram. I think they called it. He went from 3. No, he got 3 8-inches to another 3 8-inches with even longer port. Yeah. Yeah, and he went and bought Rush and bought the Burks for me to build that box for him. Rush and bought them Burks, so he says it got less voice, gonna be a different sound quality. I don't necessarily agree with that. However, that's what he want, and that's what the consistency is. I'm thinking about trying to disprove that theory, but I already say, nah, you know what? I got enough flat coming at me anyway about this stuff, so I'm gonna just leave it alone. But I did notice, as he said, it did have less voids in it when I was cutting it. It had voice, but it had less voids in it than the burst that I'm getting. I'll be truthful on that. I'm not gonna lie on that. That is truthful. I seen that there's less voids in there, but to me, my opinion, the acoustical is not going to change unless you get to MDF, and I don't build box out the MDF because I will be consistently building boxes for you because it's heavy and it's susceptible to moisture. But anyway, I would like to know how you blew that sub, but it doesn't matter because I believe he's going to get these 3DD 15s for me and for that second box. Mm. He got well. You ain't seen this truck, have you, Fred? Oh, he got a warpath in there.
I wanted to see it. That's why I was looking for him.
Man, that boy, he got boy. His boat. I see that he can do a mild demo. Vulture said,
Oh, Vincent, because you weren't here
yeah,
yesterday.
don't drop. Don't drop. Put it like that. No matter what he played, don't drop. He
They
took
put me
place.
in assassin class. They put me with the SUVs and the hatchbacks, and I still got this with two
Mm.
teams.
Yeah, he did a
I was looking
140.
for you.
He heard it. I mean, I think he heard about it. I think he might have been watching last night. He just commented now. He probably just not waking up because he went to that show. He up
Okay.
in age like me. We in our 50s, man. So he probably got home and went to sleep. He might not even watch live last night. But it's gonna be shown next year. It's gonna be shown next year. But what's up, Vincent? Who else? Let me see. What's up, Kenneth? You always slow into the channel, baby. Thank you, man. BWS, baby, to the day we die, boy. I appreciate that. JD lost whip. Oh yeah. JD missed me last night, man. He probably both of y'all tossed and
Hey,
turning. Now Kip dropped that bomb. Now
JD, if I
he
would have
didn't
had
say
your
it's
number,
coming.
you would have been in the three-way with me and Kennard. We both couldn't sleep last night. We stayed up for 2 hours talking about the possibility of a Neo 10 going under the seat of a truck. That'd be crazy.
The rest of y'all focus on the possibility. Kip told y'all the reasons why it ain't came out. He was just letting y'all know we can do the same thing too. It's just not profitable at this point. But that possibility is going to change. We're gonna get some smart politicians in here and realize that we do need some rare earth. And when that happens, just double back to what Kip said, but don't be surprised when they do it. Don't be surprised when they do it. Uh Daryl Jones, I appreciate thank you, man, for watching my videos, man. I try to do it and relay the facts. Like I said in the recent B2 audio video, go check it, go find. But there's some subwoofers that you can find that do have a high sensitivity. But if you look at the high sensitivity and the power handling capability, you still gonna find you're gonna lean toward B2 audio. Most of these new camps, eights, Resilient Sounds, CT Sounds, Sundown Audio. Who else? Who give me some more? Blurry Vision,
Scar
Slaps,
audio, slaps, high
Audio.
ankle.
Hayaka got eight. Hayaka ain't got no damn eight. I'm talking about the
Oh,
eights. I was talking about the sensitivity on the
oh, the cheap
B2.
eights.
All the clone copies. All the rest of Memphis Audio. You're gonna see all of them have a sensitivity of somewhere between 79 and 81. Kicking B2 Audio 8's 84. And the Rampage got an 87. Yeah. Yeah, these are
And,
facts. These
and
are
my
facts.
10 got a sensitivity of 88. I think the 12 is 90 something. The 15 damn near 100.
I think I think that yeah, one of them is 90. I forgot which one. I said, damn,
The
90
12.
B2?
The 12.
The 12's got a sensitivity of 90. And he doing
Yes,
that with
bro.
aluminum coil. Can you imagine that? Aluminum coil was made to handle a lot of heat. And in some kind of way, he's increasing the overall efficiency of it. And then you have manufacturers who do not have efficient drivers, aka large gap, big gap, heavy coil. You don't need a whole lot, throw a lot of power into it because we sell you power. And then we're gonna say your subwoofer, you know, gonna fail.
Let me add to
Subwoofers,
that. And when you go to the show, you send out that demo and you're going to blow yours. And the B2 out here to demo for hours, and they survived. I'm out there
Still out there.
saying, baby, you did good yesterday. I'm telling mine, they did real good. They survived.
But you know they
Rest
didn't
in
create
peace
they
to
didn't
the
create it.
SDDNs.
They didn't.
Rest in peace to them exes. Rest in peace to every mega roll that died yesterday out there. This is fact. Rest in peace to the ZH that never showed up. Let me throw that out there. Let me throw that
Hey,
out there.
hey, time out, time out. We looked before we came on live. It been 2 weeks since my boy Budget. Shouts out Budget, man. You watching? You know, we not shooting at you at all. We
Nah, we
shooting at
love
the
you, brother.
Z8. We love you, brother. Do your thing. Do your thing. But it been 2 weeks. Chris Sheets had 2 weeks to give him them tips and design this new box. That's gonna do a 151 and 18 hertz. I don't even want to
And
do
take
one.
that carpet out.
I want you to do 148 dB at 18 hertz. Then tell me we can bring it down. Bring the design, they're gonna do that, but it ain't gonna happen, brother, because it never happened in the first place. You louder than him. These are facts. You
That's
actually
true.
show you louder than him. These are facts. Celebrate yourself, brother. Your peer and engineering skills, you're better than he is. Yeah, fact. Been 2 weeks. Ain't nobody still ain't did it because it can't be done. I'm having a field day. Watch it, prove it. Prove. Somebody, a clown and a liar, and it ain't me. 6 weeks, and 2 months. We still ain't got it because we ain't gonna get it because it never fucking happened. Uh oh, here, ask this question for him. Hey Fred, when you gonna add the port extension and hit a 148 at 28? Can't because you're gonna run into the sub.
Yeah. So
You gonna
I
run
added
into
the port. I'm gonna tell you, it was too close to the subs, but I still got a 145, almost 146 at 28, 29 hertz.
but that
If I
one
could.
sub on the port is moving too far. It's unloading, so it's not safe to do that. It's not safe to do that. So we don't do stuff like that, man. What's this
Yeah.
next question right here? I have a Robert Fosgate T112. Oh, shout out to Chauncey, man. What's up, man? BWF. You know what it is, baby. BWF all the time, man. Respect.
Facts.
Your comment on my boss of the show, man. It was inspiring. I put you up there with Bobby Gately, man. Not Bobby Gately. I put you up to Steve Meade when he commented on he heard my box, man. Shots. I really those are my peers. Chauncey, you talking about be with me, man. I'm up and coming. You already established, man. You didn't did Snoop vehicle. You didn't did Two Shot vehicle. I'm just not getting nationwide, man. So to you compliment me, big man. I appreciate that. BWS all the time. I have three options for a curse. Okay, I have a Rock Gate T112. I have three options for a curse ported box. Okay, 1.75. Now what both of we got? T112, 2 and 2.5. Okay, which size should I go with, and why going in a sedan? You should always go with the largest, so you can use less power. It's gonna be more musical, a bigger resonator. You can go with the largest size you can fit in there. The manufacturer decided in each one of these box recommendations, because I think that's the biggest you can go, that the woofer will perform admirably. You're gonna be at rated power on that 2.5, but you're not gonna need to throw a lot of power. When you say rated power, meaning the woofer is rated to handle what's that, 1250 for that T112? It ain't
Mm-hmm.
1500 that back then. Or was it 1,000? Might be 800, 900. Let me see that.
I don't think it does high.
Yeah, that they ain't changed their servers in a long time. But the bigger the box, the less power you're gonna need. When they say rated power, it means you might be able to go 200 to 500 watts more. But you're gonna still give all the acoustical output you're gonna get from a given signal because you're gonna have the bigger the box, the bigger the port. The 1.75 cube box with say 16 squares of port area, that's 1.75 times 16. That's gonna give you a port area. If you go with two, then you're gonna be at 32. And if you go at 2.5, you're gonna be at 40. And then for your design lift. The bigger the port, the less work your subwoofer is gonna have to work. And you're gonna hear more of the nuances or resonances in the notes than you would hear if you use the smaller box where they might get lost because the nuances are, are too long to develop in the small box volume. I built a box for a guy named Samuel Robinson, who got to talking to the bass head over here, and now it's over with. He told me, man, yeah, it's I get to talking to this brother right here. It's over. It's over. You going? But anyway, he said, man, he took out the kicker prefab box. No shot at kicker. It's just they make a box coming for everybody, not just one genre of music. And they recommend if you really want to excel in the music you listen to, get you a custom box. That's why we have a relationship. Okay. I built him a box for his Solar Barrick 12s. He took out the Solar Barrick out of his prefab and put them inside my enclosure. It went from 3 cubes to 5.5 cubes, and it could go up to 6 and 5.5 cubes on his Scar RP 3500. He said, man, it's a 9-day difference. The reason why he's hearing a 9-day difference is because when I was standing next to him, I can hear certain notes from certain. I would tell him to play certain songs. He wasn't getting the lower resonance the song could have, but even without a BSI, because those lower notes ain't being picked up. Because first of all, the port too small, the port area is too small, and the box volume is not right. Right for his type music. When you playing hip hop and R&B, you gonna eat up a lot of power because the woofers got to move. As Kip told y'all yesterday, it's different playing at 50 hertz and then doing the same thing at 30 hertz. Some frequency said half octave lower, 25 hertz, I think he said. Because now the woofer has to move 4 times longer than it would at 50 hertz. That movement longer is going to be a lot of your power. Now, that longer wavelength needs to develop inside the box and come out that port for you to hear it. So the bigger box is going to enable you on the same song to hear more of the music, and that's why they say it's more musical. This trend today is and Kicker still ain't going with that. They'll tell you the smallest box volume you can put their subwoofers in, so you won't have to recon. But they want you to put it in a bigger box so you can get the total musicality of the genre of music you listen to, and you won't have to use that much power. That's why Kicker never ever made an amp bigger than before they came out with the Warhorse. What was the biggest amp you give them Kicker? The 2400 KXA. Why? Man, put our woofer in the biggest box volume you can. You're gonna get all the musicality, and the acoustical output that you're looking for, because the box is gonna do some of the work. Box is key. So I recommend you go to the biggest box volume for that single T112 if you can fit it in there. It'll be a lot easier on your electrical because you're gonna get less impedance rise in the bigger box than in the smaller box. Why? Because the smaller box is gonna have some resistance, eat up some of your power. The bigger box, less impedance rise, and it just plays. That's when they MBE build oversized boxes. They talk about the side of their neck. I don't build oversized boxes. I only build boxes based on manufacturer specs. And if you do that, you can do what Fred doing in a 1.25 box per each Rampage 10, and he can burp a 148 at 34 hertz. He can also play music at that same frequency, that same box. That's not fiction. Your turn, Fred.
Oh no, I don't know nothing about no T1.
Okay. I like that.
I'll be talking outside of my neck.
I hear you, JD. Which is G7. I've been there now. G7 is the king, so you ain't telling me nothing. I don't already know, JD. I know they good. How much you spend a week on them?
Let me see. About $30, $25, $30. Man, you know something? So I had like 5 or 6 of my little girl friends over here. My daughter Ava, her friends. Man, they be all in my fruit snacks, man. You know something? I about to toss their little asses off the porch today. They started aiming for just this bag. Why do you don't want to eat this bag? You know what I'm saying? This bag better than this bag. So for those reasons, get out. Get out. Go back up the street. Everybody out.
I have purple bag 5.
Hey, matter of fact.
Yeah.
Since we talking about the Z8 and it was a horrible scope, maybe he need to throw some fruit snacks at the box. Get the game by 8 dBs. Taking out the carpet gonna get you 11 dBs live. Hell no. Let me stop.
Pure. Yeah, I know what the end of it is. I'm gonna leave him alone, man. I've been proven wrong. I've been proven factual, so I really don't care no more. I'm still waiting though, because y'all say I'm gonna be proven. I'm sure waiting. It's been 2 weeks since the last try. Not the last try. It been 2 weeks. Shouts out to base here for even trying it. Shouts out to him for even showing y'all what they can really do. And and make sure y'all put this in there too. There's a lot of dudes talking about, man. That score that the B2s did was with 4 to 8. No, it wasn't. No, when we put that 4-8 box in there, it was in the back. You can clearly see on that video it's just 2 8s. No 8 above them. Because its trunk ain't that high. Y'all search for anything. The Beast Raw Audio Rampage version 2 beat the Z8. Same application, same box, direct swap. The V2 beat it because my boy said, that's a horrible score.
That's fact.
He don't even know. He ain't comparing 4 against 2. Stop lying, man. That's a horrible score.
Every excuse in the world.
Yeah, he ain't hitting nothing. 18 Durango. Think 2 DDAs will be enough for that cabin space, or should I do more? You got enough room to do more, but I can't. When you ask people that question, I say this to everybody, bro. I can't tell you output level. Would be enough. When you say would be enough, what do you mean by would be enough? I can't tell you the output level you're looking for. I can only tell you if you have enough room to run more than 2. You do have enough room to run more than 2. I think you can stay up on that window line and run about 6 or 8. How many you want to run? I don't know. I can't answer that.
I say for Durango, I say, man, just go up and cone there. It'll be easier to do whatever you want to and cheaper. So that's my recommendation.
Yeah, that makes it's definitely gonna be cheaper unless you just want to run 8. Well, MBE, you run 8. I got a mega cab. I ain't got the room you got in your Durango. I ain't putting no subs on the floor of my seat. I only got behind the seat for 60 inches at a certain height because I want my subs facing up. I don't want them facing the seat because I don't want to keep reconing or buying new subwoofers. As they move, if they touch something even like this, if water cuts a rock, your foam surround, all rubber surround, keep hitting. Eventually, it's gonna create this resistance. Every time it touches, it's gonna shed some particles. One day it's gonna touch, you're gonna get a tail.
Yep.
So I like to face my subwoofers up. So in my instance, I can run 4-8, 210, 8 6.5. I could run 6. I could run 6-8s. 6-8s facing up. But
now you see why I don't call your phone talking noise.
Huh?
That's why I don't call your phone talking noise either. I know what you can do in that mega cab. You being conservative all the time you're running 2. You could have easily ran 4.
Why do I run 2 though? Because I'm always trying to lean toward what?
Being low.
The low and the biggest box value. I want my port to do a lot of the work. I'm not into the lifted truck mentality. So I can say, I can aid him on an 8K or 10K. And that ain't my mindset. However, with that being said, there's a box being built for 3 Thanos.
Let me go and put my phone on Do Not Disturb for when you put that in there. I can hear this now. Bring your butt on over here with them 210s now. I got 3 of them in here.
It's for 2026. It's 2026. I'm gonna show up at your show. I'm gonna show up at your show for sure. But for 2026, I'm showing up at shows with the 3. I'm showing up with my best foot forward. Because I know that, and here's the reason why. I can increase the cone area, get louder for sure. Because the Solo X's, they don't need no more than about 1,200 watts. At about 1,200 watts, anything after that, they just handling in the heat. They're not giving more acoustical output. And I'm noticing that from when I'm playing. I can go on so far before I start noticing, okay, this distortion. So if I can even the power that I'm getting from this DD and disperse it over 6 coils instead of 4 coils, I can probably sound a little bit better and definitely gain loudness. So that's going to be the base that I'm going to do for 2026. Okay, so I'm building that box now. I've already started today, and of course, it's going to have that Canyon Sapphire. I've been trying to see if I can get it facing up. I ain't figured it out just yet, and still using that Canyon, but I'm going to do that. And then I'm working on something else. For me, my own personal interest, But yeah, the Thanos, the 3 for Thanos is coming. It's coming. Yeah. They in there right now. The two in there. I might take two out and round my B2 audios. What else I need to try for a while? I ain't try. Might go back to my G7s. I think JD keep talking about the
I
G7.
want
I
to hit
thought
25
the
away with
G7
that
was-
cannon. I
Oh
want to
yeah, I
smoke
ain't
niggas
put the
in that.
25 away in the can. I might but you know
I
I
want
got
to
to
see what
beat
that.
one of them on box, man. I got to beat one of
Mm-hmm.
them on box. Hey, I got a garage sale I'm putting up tomorrow. Y'all watch for tomorrow. I got some behind the seat boxes, them slot port boxes. I had my nigga cab. They work behind the third row of these SU Yukons and Cadillacs. What they got them? Yukon, Tahoes. I'm finna put them up for sale. So watch, stand by for that garage sale tomorrow. What we got here, man? Steve Smith. He doing that now. What's crazy on the extension and bandwidth. The port is to get higher. What is it? The port is to get higher. The port is to get
Mm-hmm.
higher. You trying to get high? You trying to go for a high frequency, Fred?
No, I ain't gonna do. I'm buying another port just to do that. I learned a lesson. And since the scope
Yeah,
matters at a high frequency, I have a demo. Nah, you know what? I ain't finna change. I'm gonna leave it just like it is. Cause that
Chauncey told you that. Everybody, we don't care about. We don't. I'm serious, man. When you said that, then you told me yesterday, you said, "No, I ain't gonna do that." Yeah, I ain't. That's why Chauncey told me, man, we care about music. We don't care about no bees in the can. We want that shit low. We as far as everybody in our culture concerned, bro, you won that show, man. You beat 2 10s and 212s. Yeah, they supposed to be louder. But boy, when you look at the frequency they playing that, wow. Wow. I mean, no, I ain't disrespecting y'all that getting y'all in that, but for us, 50 and what you said, the other one was 72 hertz.
62.
Whoa, 60, man, that ain't we more impressed with the 34 hertz. And then he can turn around and do that 148 at 36 and 34 too. 145 with 28 hertz. That's what we're impressed with. We want musicality. See, they going straight from the lanes and go park over in the field and can't play nothing but rock and roll. They can't
They
play
can't even
down
do
like
that.
they can't even do that. They just park over there and be done with it. Walk around each other. Like, yeah, I did a 152 at 62 hertz. I'm gonna walk clean past them. Like, who cares? I'm sorry. Who cares? Where that
This is
musical
true.
truck is? Where that musical truck is? It's playing in 30, 140. Damn, that's what I wanted. The one that's doing the 148, 36 hertz. Damn, that's low. That's weak, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start a revolution with this shit, man. They call it a subwoofer, not a midwoofer. 62 hertz, that's midwoofer. I don't care nothing about that. I don't.
But those speakers.
That's dope speaker, baby. It's called a subwoofer for a reason. Sub frequency. That video is classic. That's a horrible score.
Hey, that's gonna be a classic. That's what Sundown Audio gonna be remembered for now. That's a horrible score. Hey, they just better be glad it didn't blow after he did that. I'd have been like, oh, this terrible. Oh, this is really terrible here.
What's up, BB? I just got 2 Rampage 8 for the low on the Black Friday sale. What's he Big Jeff doing that, man? He bringing that prop. I think he brought the B2, trying to get rid of the B2 version 2 Rampage. And I think he brought the V3 down too. Yeah, he doing that. You know, that's who's handling his sales here in America for Jay, Big Jeff. So I'm leave it at that. Be Big J. I got enough enemies. Sometimes be looking back and say, boy, that line getting long over there. Yeah. The truth hurt. But when you come tell the truth, they gonna hate you. They gonna hate you for
This is
sure.
true.
They gonna love the dark more than they love the light. So you got them from the box Friday sale. So I'm gonna be connecting with you soon. Oh, you're gonna give me the privilege of making the box. Thank you, brother. I hope you got a truck. And
Oh,
let me
you
give
gonna
you
love
one of
that
these
combo.
cannons. Boy. But this for Basehead. A 3500 watt system. Do I need electrical upgrade? We need to know your vehicle. Come back with your vehicle. But automatically, we need to know your
Yes.
vehicle. But most factory vehicles, I can't
The high,
name one that can support an extra 350 amp draw. I don't know one. Do you know
yep.
one that can support it? No, coming off the lot, I don't think so.
Not at
Kenneth
all.
always throwing in, man. BWF, baby. Boom.
Gonna have
Yo,
to,
Kenneth got a 4-pack.
huh?
Yeah, Kenneth got a 4-pack. I think I did his or he did it. He was this when he was in Hawaii. I think he did it. He got a 4-pack in the Rampage version 2s.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got a 4-pack. He know what them Rampage. He ain't just bandwagon. He know what they do. They get low, like you won't believe.
I can believe. Now, trust me, I know. Oh, he love them lows. I ain't heard the 8, but I can believe.
Hey, go on, answer this. Vince. I got something to say on that. Go ahead. I got something
They
to say on that.
said you should look at a crescendo. Now, brother, respectfully, I do not want a cookie cutter team.
Thank you, man.
Respectfully, brother. The next 10, the 10. All right, so really, the next 10 that I'm really looking forward to is 295 teams. I want proprietary parts. Listen, I really don't want a 10 that's cheaper than $600. I'm just gonna be honest, because if it's cheaper than $600, it's nothing there.
Most likely.
Yeah, so they not giving you that for free.
I can't figure out who bought Crescendo, but now they back on the scene. It's like they third owner. And people showing, I see it on Facebook. People, because everybody, that's where y'all get. That's why I have a lot of enemies up on hate. I ain't MBE ain't working with no group. He don't. He not work. No, I'm not a yes man. I'm sorry. I'm not a Democrat. Everybody don't get a fucking participation trophy for me. If the shit look like somebody else shit, I'm not gonna do that. It's the same shit. There's a different name on the dust cap. So that particular sub, you just took the word right out of my mouth, man. It ain't nothing new. Do your research. In fact, you could take that picture, shop it around, and tell AI to search. The AI show you every company that make that damn subwoofer.
Facts. This is true. Matter of fact, you want to know something? You want to know something better? I can even tell you where the Crescendo amps come from. It ain't nothing but a cheaper made board copy of DC Audio. I'm not interested in Crescendo at all. I ain't interested in CT Sound. I ain't interested in Ska. I'm not interested in none of that.
Moving on. Your line gonna start. Your line gonna start getting long, Fred. Your line, you gonna look back. Why they hit me so much? Because they don't like you to tell the truth. They want you to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try that too.
None of them teams. Listen, I can't. Go ahead. What you got?
There's other channels for that. They gonna like everything. Here on this channel, and the Big Journey channel, no. If it ain't nothing new, ain't no sense talking about it. Just to get likes and views. We ain't with that. We ain't with none of that. We'll take slow growth. I've been telling my brother he grow his channel. Man, in fact, where you at now, homie?
That's a good question. I ain't even looked today. I'm tired from yesterday. I got to rest my ears, get them rampages a rest.
Sucks, man. The other score with the B2 Audio Rampage Ace. The Rampage Ace actually got loud. Let me stop this. It wouldn't put out no more power. It was 37. That's a horrible score.
Hey, the next part made it worse though. When he said, "Man, let's let a window down. Let's clip it." That took me out there.
Boy, hey, let me show y'all something. Y'all think, man, y'all be picking on that dude. Let me tell you why I pick on that dude so much, man. Let me show you something, man. Let's go right here. Let me show y'all. How do you find that? How do you go to iPhone and find all your block callers? Because when this thing started with B2 Audio and I compared the B2 sub to the, you still there, man? You think you froze up?
I'm still.
Oh, how do you find? I forgot how to find. Maybe it was on my contacts. But when I started this whole thing, man. Yeah, I seen that. Here we go. I gotta go back and do that. But anyway, I got a list of numbers that are blocked because I've been called monkey. Go back to Africa. He's a stupid immigrant. Sometimes answer the phone, they be on the phone breathing hard. I'm serious, man. Doing the hate and stuff. I got a list of block numbers, and you right. Every time I do a B2 Audio video, I get the same. I got two today, and I knew it's coming soon. It's coming number up on YouTube. So as soon as I say something truthful about B2 audio. Well, these jokers they really get upset. I said that's why I call it a cut over there. That's why what's up with this sundown myth? Talking about your daddy love a song, and that's why you picked the song with. If you 44, that mean your daddy older than me. Boy, back that's during the civil rights time. What was you talking about? We starting to connect the dots here, champ, and
Facts.
coming up with the real conclusion. But you're gonna be out when that swelling go down. Cause I'm gonna let up when I feel like it.
I don't
Uh
know, man. I don't know. Hey, between you and Jay with these subs in that box, y'all did a little more than knot them up now. I
oh,
think
they
y'all done
riled
pretty
up
much
now.
stabbed them.
Yeah, they riled up now. They riled up. But how do you find all them numbers? There's a whole bunch of numbers up here. Eddie. I was gonna show y'all that. I'm gonna figure it out. But anyway, this right here, this is on my son, man.
Why you figure that out?
All
Let me
these
answer
numbers I had
Vincent
to
real
block
quick.
because I get tired of hearing the stupid stuff. What this the question I put up there?
Oh,
Okay, how would you calculate tuning frequency for front facing port and a wedge under? You can't. I mean, that's my question. You cannot calculate the frequency tuning for a front facing port and a wedge under seat truck box. Why? I'm gonna ask you that. Ask AI this. In a tuning area port, slot port, the cross sectional area of the port must remain the same for a desired length for your tuning. If the back of the box, let's say a 4, if the back of the box is 5 inches high, after with a 2.5, with a no seat lift, it's 5 inches high, and the front is 9. When you turn to the front, your cross sectional area is going to increase every eighth of an inch. It's growing exponentially till you get up to 8 because the top front of the box is 9.5. Your tuning stopped when the cross sectional area changed. So what you getting in there? Well, that's a horn. That's not no fucking horn. What you getting is you're gonna be tuned too high. Your crop where your tune right at that bend, and you start going forward, your tuning stop. These are facts. I don't care who build a front facing port, unless you have you keep the tuning low. Like I see the little, you see the little small slots. You ever see the little small slots?
mm-hmm.
And they go straight back in the front of them box with the transmission humps. They have them little small slots. Okay,
Uh,
they put 3 pieces of wood in there. The sides, the bottom of the box is the port. Then they put another piece of wood in there, which is the top. Now, because
mm-hmm.
you take the displacement of that port in there, they're not using the top of the box because it's a rectangular. They actually put another piece of wood in there. You can tune that, but they never give you enough port area. That's why whistles they'll play low. And also that port, because you put in the two sides and the wood on top, is taking the air out the box. Because not just the air in the port, the thickness of the wood is taking the air out the box. And they'll do that and put 4 subwoofers in there and tell you got 3 keys. And it's not possible. 1728 is 1728. I don't care who built that box. Period. Period. You only got so much room under your seat with a 3.5 inch seat lift. These are facts. I'm not making it up. An inch is an inch. 12 inches to 12 inches. I don't care who built the box. It's a facts. Now, if
Facts.
you don't want to believe me for whatever reason, that's on you. But my boxes play low because I'm calculating that. And I will never build a box with a port facing forward. Now, I'm looking at some designs I could do because the company DB Drive, shouts out to the Garza family. They have a port with a bend. And I'm going to experiment with it before I show y'all. It's a 9-degree bend. Don't do it with a 3 inch though. Don't do it with a 6. So it can turn. My question is, when it turns that quick, is it really working? Because it's such a quick bend. It's not like it goes down 6 inches like a 90 and has some room for develop. It's actually just a real quick bend. And I want to see for myself if that works now that I'm using aerial ports. And then I might be able to do a front facing with a certain box volume because it's only in a 3 inch. So your box
Mm.
volume in the port area has to be commensurate or you get whistling out that port. I only build boxes that sound good. I'm sorry if I build it, if I tell you no because of whatever obstruction it can't be done. I'm building to be musical. I'm not building for SPL. When I say your box to a certain frequency, I'll challenge you to get you a Steve Mead device, that CSMD crossover calibrator, or the AM1,
Mm-hmm.
and hook it up to the box. And they can do a frequency sweep. They're gonna tell you, oh yeah, your box, I might be off a hertz. Might not be 33, might be 34, might be 32. But it damn sure ain't gonna be 40. That's for sure. Yeah, that's what the MBE name stands for. Okay, so you can't calculate with that phase forward, bro. That's just a gimmick. Looks good.
Yep.
Now, looks good. There's plenty of look good boxes out there. I see them all the time. Do you know when they be building them boxes, they round them edges on the side of them boxes, the truck boxes? Look at the stage, and they always talk about how the box look. You round the edges, right? Volume. You lost volume there too.
Losing performance.
And when you lose box volume, you lose performance. Bam. And I'm gonna stay in this lane because the truth don't need what? No support. Then the truth gonna hold all win, gonna win all the time. Oh man. Look at this brother here. Look at this brother here. What is it? Wait. Hold.
If I see that, I seen that one. If you finna put up the one I think you finna put up, I definitely believe that.
Now here it is right here. Hold on, let me see. I got this coming. Oh man, all these comments coming up here. Cliff Ford, appreciate. Thank you, brother. Cool Ground Entertainment say. Let me show this. Being completely non-subjective here, it's all right, as long as you don't disrespect my person. I wonder if the enclosure was built poorly to warrant a score of 137. He built the enclosure for the B2 Rampage. He did a 140. What are we talking about here? Why it got to be the enclosure? It's the same damn design that Pure She said. Y'all reaching for real. You reaching and ain't grabbing them. You drowning, man. He built the box for the Rampage. He did a 140. And when he was doing this testing, he did a 139. He didn't do no 137. So I'm thinking Budget got enough skills to do the same thing twice. And I don't even think he did the same thing. I think he widened the hole. Didn't I watch the video? He just widened the hole to accommodate the Z.
I don't remember. This is the only thing I remember about that video. This is a horrible scope. Man, let the wonder down, man. This is terrible. This is horrible. Let the wonder down. Let's clip it.
But even if he did all that.
Go ahead.
But even if he did all that, man, it been 2 weeks. It been 6 months and 2 weeks. And we still ain't seen no 151 80 hertz. You seen one? Please share the link in the video. I sent it to him on my phone. I ain't seen it. Not even the manufacturer that says I'm a loser and a clown. He ain't tried the shit. I gotta tell you something, man. If it ain't telling you, I don't know what else to tell you. But I'm waiting for you to prove me wrong. I sure am. I'm waiting. Prove. Hey, all you gotta do. I ain't lower the score. Do a 148. That's 3D. That's half as loud at 18 hertz with 2 Z8. 148 at 18 hertz. Let's do this. 148 at 21 hertz.
Listen, I'm with Rob J. I'm with Rob J. He said Budget silently abandoned their project. I really do believe that 6 today is turned to 8 days.
Because some people, the reason why he is secretly might, I don't know the brother, maybe because some people don't want, they don't want smoke like that. I'm for all the smoke. Because the truth, I feel my Lord and Savior told me, tell the truth. Tell the truth. I'm exposing. That's on this channel, I expose. Everybody don't get a participating trophy. I don't like everything. I don't. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna do what ain't. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna stick to that and take my slow growth as it is. I don't care. But I know one thing. Everybody got a box of meat and everybody watch this channel, they informed consumer. You can't piss on their leg and tell, man, that's rain. They're gonna slap the fire at you. Boy, that's piss. Goddamn. Wow. They know the truth. And they gonna operate accordingly. He sure did. Tell them, Kenny, what's Fred eating. But they get mad at they don't want black people to eat on they gonna like you always eating something, the chewing gum. Why you always watching? That's the problem.
I answered the question out of about man ain't gonna lie. Made a joke out of it. He said it already.
What? Oh, here we go. G7 question. What's up, MBE? Kim Bill Cook. What's up, man? Is it possible to run 4G7 8s and the 21 Silverado with a 2NC lift with your Canyon? You use like Canyon, you're going to be able to run two. Canyon's too long. You only got 55 inches wide from one end to the other. I got to have room for the port to breathe. Four time. If you put them side by side on one side, you ain't got enough port. You can't put a sub right by the port. I see plenty of people do it. People get it. I already know what they'll figure it out. I don't say nothing. Because I don't go on social media and comment. I just look. I say they'll figure it out. They'll run up on one of my bosses. Because you know what? For all you to be, hey, you know why I stay in business? Because they run across one of my sons at that show he just went to. Chauncey and others sitting there, man, God, that's under the seat of a truck. Yeah. When you
This
actually
man said he's been doing this for 30 years and ain't never seen no shit like that.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
You know what you do? You don't lie to people. You look at the space, you build boxes based on the space the customer have, and you have to be willing to tell them no matter how much money you be turning down. See, if your name don't stand for nothing, you're a whore. You'll do anything for money. Sometimes the customer's wrong. Unless they want a seal box. Oh, I'll put 4 tens on the truck in the seal box. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, some tens that can play in 0.75. Yeah. There's some tens that can play in 0.85 seal.
Can I get
yeah.
Can I get three solo X10?
No.
See, not even sealed.
The displacement on all three of them is 0.6. So now we at 3 Qs. And they still response ain't one Q. I think it's like 1.25, 1.35 multiplied by 3. And then I gotta brace it because there's 3 kicker solo X's.
That is true.
So it's not gonna sound, and it definitely ain't gonna sound good hip hop. No, well, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. If you get enough if you get enough woofers in a sealed box, you can ride with some ported subwoofers. I think if you can do 4, 3, 3, if you can get 3 10 sealed, will equal the output of 2 10s ported. Yeah, 2 10s ported. Yeah. But you're gonna have to throw a substantial amount of power because now that it's sealed, you're gonna have resistance on it, because you're gonna have resistance on the cone, but you're gonna miss a small box volume. At that point, you might as well go over to 2 ported and just be done with it. It's a sign, and that's why, as I said, man, you gotta be willing to tell people no. But some people ain't gonna do that. Okay, MB, what's up, MB? You build a box from my 2DD. What's up, baby girl?
He said, "What's up, baby girl?"
DD58 is my F-150. Would it be taught to rage 8 fit in that box also? Yes, sir. That's a no CD box. Yes, they will fit, sir. Yes, sir. Might have to do a little shaving, maybe. Hey, Vincent just messaged you, man. You saw that?
I can't answer it. It didn't mess up the other stream.
Oh, he just messaged wants you to.
Hey, I want to see that, but hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. That B-Box, you would have won, but you wouldn't have been in the same class as me. You would have been in Ninja.
Why?
You got too much cone. You got too much cone here and too much power.
Especially when wait till I built this box to run the subs he got now. But we went with a certain thickness, so then when he want to enlarge that hole, he gonna get these subs right here. I'm just gonna enlarge. We're gonna enlarge that hole and drop the meaty. And boy, look at here.
He gonna hurt some feelings. He gonna crush these for me, folks. But yeah, basically, I was scared of that too. And that comment he made, that's not too far.
Right here. Here it is right
Moral
here.
Y'all
need to understand this. Particularly if you got that cannon. An undersea truck box for sure. When your subs are playing right at the X-Max, you got them almost at full tilt. Don't open the door. The extra air from opening the door will make your sub move past the X-Max and bottom out and flick the voice cord instantaneously. That's why, Fred, and I'm telling you, we use that cannon. It's going to limit you to 2 subs, whether it's 2 10s or 2 8s. It may be possible to do He's 27, 55, 17. The tuning won't be that low. If I could do you at 3.8, your tuning won't be 32, 33. We're gonna have to go up. We're gonna have to go up in tuning, go out to shorten that port to get away from that subwoofer right there. And the reason why, I want to understand with the box, the port is a spring. When the woofer moves back and forth, it's moving against the air in the port. When it moves back, port go out. When it moves forward, port go in. Simultaneously, a box builder is calculating, and PWK pioneered this, the size of your cabin. Your cabin is keeping pressure on the outside of the cone. They're working in unison together. When you open up the window, you increase the more air your woofer is moving for. That's why you get louder. Outlaw scores and stuff like that. However, when you told, especially with that port set, and it is set up, the port loading up against that back door, and the speakers are using the cabin on the front side of the cone, and the ports controlling the back side. When you open up that cabin door with that port set, now that loading that it was keeping the port keeping itself like a cone is gone. It shoots out further. So now the woofer going in further, and when it go out, it's going out further. It's almost like unloaded, and then it's over with. If you at a high power level, which he's saying X max, you done took it past linear. You just grind it now. You're using you're using a throw to move the air to get the output. There's no control. There's no QS there. You shooting past where the BL, where the magnetic field is to bring it back, and it starts to shoot even further, and it's on momentum. Before you tell them, Vincent, probably I know what happened now. Before you can get to that, let me turn it down. They remember now, 33 hertz, 28 hertz. This thing is moving that fast. That time's a second. It takes you 2 seconds to get up to that. It's too late. The heat's then build up, and it's gone. Just like that. Boop. So be mindful when you give people a demo. Hey man, let me turn down a little bit. You'll know you should have already played with your system before. Let me turn down something before you open up that door. So that it'll be the Q. Let me turn it down so I get back in the control of the QES to control the woofer back inside the magnetic field. Still gonna be relatively loud, but you're going full tilt. You open that door, and before you can get to that, unless you're sitting right there next to it, you sitting there. Oh Lord, you know to turn it down. But if you're not,
man,
back demo and you can't get to that knob fast enough, it's over in seconds. It's over.
let me I'll tell you what they were doing. So it's so bad with folks just randomly walking up, opening doors. They are jamming their doors from the inside, so the person that's giving you the demo has to come to the passenger side to let the person out. That's what they're doing now because of that. Can't blame them.
It makes sense though.
Yeah,
I tell people, no, people, don't open that door. That's my pressure. I'm already losing pressure because I'm opening up this outside door, but it's accounting for that. But don't definitely open up that door on that port. You can let spring on the cone, but on that port, it's a principle at play right there. You open the door on that port and you at full tilt, but you're gonna have a bad day. You can't get to that volume now. You better have one of them like they do in the SPL competition. You got to turn that down real quick because they're gonna. It's gonna go real slow. It's gonna go real fast, man. It's gonna go real slow. Any subwoofer, I don't care what it is.
Facts.
But thank you, Devil Dog, man. I'm glad you like the box. Thank you, man.
Hold on.
So Mr. Devil Dog, hoorah! I know what that means. That's one of my veterans right there. But it ain't magic. It's just sound, baby. I ain't gonna send you to war unless you fully packed, baby.
No, that's Sam. That's Sam.
Sam who?
Robinson.
Devil Dog.
That's him. Or look up under that. Look up under that in the comments. He tell you that's him.
You know, okay, I see that. But that what Devil Dog mean. He a Marine.
Yes, sir.
That's one of my veterans.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he a veteran. All the veterans here know. Just make sure y'all keep the secret, man. Which I ain't got to worry about the secret with the veterans. Yeah, I got a lot of veterans. I got a lot of veteran supporters, man.
But before we get too far,
you got that rook pack and you loaded, locked and loaded, baby. You locked and loaded, ain't you, Samuel?
I got you, but hold on. We ain't finna get past this. Nah, that one the problem that happened to the SDDNs and the mega rolls out there. They just blow because it's a dumb design. So with a subscription. So hey, it just is what it is to the mega roll. RIP. That's what happened to that.
They're going to Kenneth meet Mr. Devil Dog, both Marines. One's in Texas, one's in North Carolina. They're in the
Lord have
field.
mercy.
Shots out. Airflow Concepts. I'm thinking of building a 6 cube box for 212 with 8 port for a crew cab F-150. Subs forward with side 5 port. Not under the seat of a truck with an 8-inch aerial port, 223 hertz. Good luck with that one. You definitely ain't getting 6 cubes under the seat. They don't even make a seat lift that high for you to get 612s under the seat. But my thoughts on that, good luck with it. I don't believe in 12s up under the seat. 12s need minimum 2 cubes. Most 12s anyway. Let's use DC Audio and Rampage. They can want 3 Qs, but it's the 8-inch aerial port. That's then you said 229 hertz. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. But you welcome to try and put it on your channel and tag me so we can see how it sounds. Make sure you use that meter so we know it's playing 29 hertz because there's a lot of people on Instagram that's putting 412s and all this on the seat, and then they got all the effects of the stuff moving, but it ain't the song actually playing. That the songs are playing, they put overlay music that you found on Instagram, and people think that shit playing low. I done ran across one of them. I ain't gonna say the dude's name, but he know my name very well. You know
I
my name
believe.
very well. It was 210s. Then shut down one of his 412 automatic boxes. Two of them 9510 and Silverado.
I
And now
told you. That's why. Wait till
shut
I get to 295.10. Wait till I get to. We gonna see.
because he talking about most people MBE don't know what he talking about. He don't build boxes the way I do. 1728, 1728, bro. The only person to build box different from me is Jesus himself. Oh, Jesus. I don't like to give God a gender. Jesus. You gonna build a box the same way I'm gonna build a box. You gonna measure it. And if you measure it some kind of way you don't know how to add or divide, and you coming up with a box volume that's just not possible under the seat of the truck with a 3.5-inch seat lift. These are facts. Eventually, I'm gonna educate enough of these people. They're gonna walk in these stores, Fred. Let me get out. It's been 1 hour. Eventually, I'm gonna have enough. When I get to 100,000, I'm gonna have enough informed consumers, not fans, on my channel. I'm gonna have enough
Mm-hmm.
informed consumers when they gonna walk in the shop and say, "Man, look, man, I'm gonna get this. Can you build the box?" Or no, I get the box from the MB, and they gonna say that they gonna hate, and they gonna say, "Man, you must can't add. Show me how you gonna get this under my seat." And then they gonna be stoned. What you mean? Show me, measure it out. You say I
Hey,
can run it, measure it out. And when they see
you,
this, you're a lie. Now you don't get none of my business.
so guess
Huh?
what? Not only that, because from my channel, this is what I've been getting back feedback from. They
What's
saying
up?
since I've been showing them how to size they wire and they fuse it, they've been going there and finding the shops been screwing them over. That's gonna be over with after a while.
Dig in there, homie. Dig into it. Find your
You tear
niche.
them up,
You're gonna be a millionaire. Find a problem. Find a problem.
fix it.
Some solution. Just tell people the truth, man. Look,
That's all
stop
it is.
being lazy and worshiping people. I don't want y'all to worship me. I tell you all the time. Look at the science. Do the math, and you'll see. Man, you just been taking my money. Don't do nothing to that
Fact.
person. Now they gonna lock your butt up. You go to jail. You do something until you realize, man, you've been taking my money all this time. No wonder I can't play low. Because when you run up against the MB box, and you done bought one of these because it's this name, whatever, or you gonna find out. A lot of people in it for the money. I'm in it for the love of things. Hey, y'all be blessed, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Fact.